There is a tree in Daniel's backyard that has never once tasted good fruit. He has watered it every single evening for 11 years. 20 feet away, there is another tree, the one he actually planted for the woman he loved. It hasn't been touched since the day she left. This is the story of why. When Daniel was 26, he did something he wasn't proud of. He doesn't talk about it much, and he never talks about it in detail. What matters is that it involved his brother, a small inheritance, and a decision Daniel made alone. In a moment he told himself was temporary. It wasn't temporary. His brother stopped calling. 2 Christmases came and went in silence, and on the 3rd spring after it happened, Daniel planted a tree in the corner of his yard. A young apple tree, the kind that takes years before it gives anything back. He told himself it was for his brother, a kind of apology that didn't require words, growing quietly in the ground, waiting for the day his brother might come back and see it. That same year, Daniel met Elena. She was the kind of person who left rooms brighter than she found them, and somehow, without either of them noticing exactly when, she became the center of his life. 2 years in, on a Sunday morning that meant nothing special, she helped him plant a second tree, a cherry tree, small and crooked, near the fence where the morning light landed first. "This one's ours," she said. "Not his, not a symbol, just theirs." He didn't think much of the sentence at the time. He thinks about it constantly now. For a while, Daniel watered both trees. It wasn't hard. They were 20 feet apart, and watering took 10 minutes if he didn't dawdle. But something happened slowly, the way most important things happen slowly enough that you don't notice until they've already finished happening. The apple tree, the guilt tree, though he never called it that out loud, started to feel urgent in a way the cherry tree didn't. Every time Daniel looked at it, he felt the old debt. Daniel started noticing himself outside in the evenings, standing at the base of the apple tree with the hose in his hand, sometimes for 20 minutes past, when the watering was done, just standing there, thinking about his brother, turning the old guilt over like a stone in his pocket. Elena would call him in for dinner. He'd say, "One more minute." 1 more minute became a habit. The habit became a shape his evenings took without him choosing it. He didn't notice the cherry tree needed pruning until Elena mentioned it. He didn't notice the fence near it had started to lean until she pointed that out too. He didn't notice for a long time that she had started asking him things twice. Here is the part of the story Daniel finds hardest to say out loud. Even now, nothing dramatic happened. There was no fight large enough to remember the date of. What happened instead was that Elena spent 2 years standing next to a man who was present in the yard and absent in the noticing. He was there for dinner. He was there in the bed. He was, by every measurable standard, there. But his attention had quietly relocated itself to a tree that could never actually forgive him. Elena told him this on the day she left, gently, without cruelty. She said she left because she had spent 2 years watching him water the wrong tree. She didn't take the cherry tree with her, she just stopped watering it. Daniel is 37 now. The apple tree has grown tall and stubborn, and, true to nothing anyone could have predicted, has never once produced fruit worth eating. Small, bitter apples that fall and rot in the grass every autumn that he still, out of some habit he can no longer fully explain, gathers up and throws away. He still waters it every evening. The guilt tree outlived the guilt. It just became something else, a routine, a shape his evenings still take. The cherry tree is still there too, 20 feet away, near the leaning fence. It's smaller than it should be for its age. It still blooms every spring, briefly, almost apologetically, as if it's not sure anyone's watching anymore. Sometimes in April, when the blossoms come in, Daniel walks over and stands under it for a minute. He doesn't water it. He hasn't decided. Somewhere in your life, right now, there are probably two trees. One of them takes up all your attention because it feels urgent. The other one is quieter. It doesn't demand anything. The quiet one is usually the one that matters most. If this one landed for you, subscribe. Quiet Lessons puts out a new story like this every week. And if you've got a tree of your own you've been meaning to water, maybe don't wait 11 years.